Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 983. I'm your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, one and all.
What's up, Chris?
What is up, everybody?
Well, before we get into crazy news about Scream and all this other stuff that we're going to talk about, we have the opening Slavo, they call it, of the Secret Empire, Captain America. And again, anybody says it's not a Nazi Hydra, they're selling the T-shirts now. They're doing all this stuff. It's got all Nazis in there, and they're not Nazis. Come on. But anyway, I got the preview to the end of Secret Empire months from now. Empire 6, which has Scarlet Witch and the Vision, which is awesome. Together again. Or with an axe, or whatever. The Last Stand. And, of course, today, which is going to be very interesting, is that Scarlet Spider is back. Ben Reilly.
Okay.
Done by Peter David. So, I got two of them. So, I'm interested in reading that. So that was my quick.
That was a quickie.
Quick comic book fix, I guess. So, I gotta tell you, when I first saw Scream the TV series, the pilot, you remember me saying I hated it, the pilot. And then my son Joe got me to watch it, and I loved it. And then I saw season 2 and I loved it. And then I saw the Halloween special and I loved it. And they were supposed to come back for the final third season. All the actors returning for the real killer coming in, not related to the Scream movies, by the way, right? And then something happened called some type of stupid talk going on between MTV and other people. And now what we have is Queen Latifah has taken over the Scream TV series. With some guy being the showrunner, and they're rebooting it for MTV. All the characters that people love, the whole storyline that was to come, thrown in the garbage. And Queen Latifah is a major part of the direction, maybe scripts or whatever it is, of this.
Are they turning it into an Operation Runway or whatever the hell that thing's called, or
Barbershop 18?
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I mean, is it going to be a rap singing? Like
I suppose not.
Is it going to be in the hood? I mean, no, I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. I mean, I'm joking around. But the reason why I'm joking around is because you would never expected Queen Latifah to do any horror things. At least I don't think so, unless she's a fan herself and got involved in it. But now we're left with hanging. All the actors that were supposed to come back, the storyline it's never going to happen. So I think that this is going to bomb because I think people are going to be pissed off and the fans are going to rebel on the series. So that's very unfortunate. That's terrible. Anyway, we did have other stuff, right, Chris? Did we?
I basically had all the articles I had. We did in the last one.
Well, Beauty and the Beast box office has 1,112,000,000. Fate of the Furious is almost at $1 billion.
Which is good.
And then they say that Vin Diesel, like somebody said something like $6 billion man. Is that because all his movies added together is like $6 billion, or like was he doing the $6 billion man, Vin Diesel? Was he like a villain, or is like
no clue?
I don't know. Somebody said something, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. How much are all the Fast and the Furious added together? Like, what are they?
Two of them, or one or two of them. I know that much.
So what I'm going to do is we're going to go to box office because I just want to see. I'm going to type in. I'm going to check this out. All right, so Fast and the Furious, the first one, made 207,283,925, right? So the budget was 38 million. So that was a massive success when they did that. Too Fast, Too Furious made 236,350,661. The budget was 76 million. It wasn't as much of a success, but it still was a success. The third one, which had nothing to do with I guess then, right?
No,
Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift made 158,468,292. They refused to tell you what the budget was, which is interesting. Just Fast and Furious, I guess, would be. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Fast and Furious is 4.
Yeah. Because
Where's 5 then? Oh my God. Oh, Fast 5.
Okay. Fast 5, and they did Fast 6, and blah.
Okay, so Fast and Furious, which I guess is the fourth one, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
85 million to make 363 million, and then I'm just gonna skip to Fast and the Furious 6. Made 788 million. And a little more than that.
Because that was the one I had seen Impossible Astronaut, and I had an alternate idea of how the Doctor could regenerate. Then I went and saw Fast 6, and I thought, damn it, and gave me an alternate idea of how he could regenerate.
Okay. Fast 5, 626 million. So, I don't know. Unless, of course, all his movies, not just Fast and the Furious, added together, make up $6 billion. I mean, that's possible, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Other than that, they're going to make a new Narnia with the Captain America helmet. It's a reboot, I guess. I would never got into Narnia, and then when Doctor Who did it, I hated it even more.
I saw maybe one movie of it, and it was okay. Saw the first one.
Did you guys see there was a trailer for Cars 3?
I saw that just maybe 5-10 minutes before you chimed in saying, I'm going to do a cast.
Do we get any more about the Indiana Jones movie, Chris? Or
No. Not anymore. I didn't see any more than what we've already talked about.
Okay. So now Groot in the Guardian movie is still going to be a baby Groot by the end, or we don't know?
I'm probably by the end of this movie, but I know that they want him to be like at least somewhat grown by the time of Avengers: Infinity War.
What do you guys think of Baywatch? You think that's going to bomb?
It'll come in second or third. I'll give them that. I'll be nice.
So it will do good, probably.
It'll make money. Yeah.
Yeah. It won't do as good as maybe Beauty and the Beast, but I'll say it'll stay at least it'll hit number 1 maybe 1 week. Then I'll stay at 2 until whatever best movie comes out next.
All right. One other thing. The Star Wars Episode 9, right? Are they going to have a big role for Carrie Fisher's daughter in the movie? Or no?
She apparently has a bigger role in Episode 8 as well.
Is she like Poe Dameron's girlfriend or something, or no?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
She was in Episode 7, technically.
Briefly.
She had a role in like the background.
Right.
I'm assuming that she's going to have a bigger role in 8 as one of their leaders, not leaders, but maybe as like a strategist or just someone who's in the background doing stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if, like you said, I wouldn't be surprised if in Episode 9 she has an even bigger role because maybe Leia dies and maybe she takes up the mantle as like their leader.
I mean, that would be a thing where even if they made her like Poe Dameron's girlfriend and she was close with Princess Leia, like to tie it like that. Maybe they'll have scenes with them together that they cut, that they'll re-show, or I don't know if that, but
I think it's more like Chris said. She's going to first start off in the background as like a strategist, and then do the.
She's going to be a major role, but by 9.
Yeah, but by 9 she'll probably be like around the table.
Going, well, she's going to appear again if they do.
Well, like Scott just said, I could see in episode 9, Leia's not there, and they're really struggling in like a space battle or something. The final battle, or maybe potentially, we don't know if the First Order is going to be destroyed in this trilogy, but the final battle for this trilogy against the First Order, I could see her kind of being like a dark horse leader. Like she just comes out of nowhere and she's like, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is how we do it. And she executes the victory, and, or she executes a plan to get them to victory, I should say.
But pretty much it's more of a cameo role than a major role.
Yeah, at least in 8. I think in 9 she's going to have a major role, like I said. Because I honestly think episode 9 is going to be heavily focused on the new characters rather than the old characters, because Han Solo is dead. Carrie Fisher's unfortunately not going to be in it, as we know.
Yeah.
Luke will be in it, of course, unless he's dead in 8, which I doubt now. I really think that the major focus is going to be on Rey, obviously, Kylo Ren, Finn, Poe, maybe. And
the new characters are who? What are they going to be?
No,
that's what the Resistance.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Rey, Finn, Poe Dameron, Kylo Ren.
But isn't there newer characters that are supposed to be with them?
We know of one newer character for the Resistance is something Chan. I can't remember her name.
Yeah, I saw her in the experience.
Her name is Rose in the film. She was at Star Wars Celebration, and she's apparently like a mechanic. And if the rumors hold true, she's also going to be Finn's love interest in the movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, of course, there's the mysterious Benicio del Toro character that nobody knows who he is. There's like 800 rumors about who he is, who he could be. He's like the new Snoke for rumors now. It's like, oh, he's Boba Fett. No, he's Boba Fett's son. No, he's a Sith Lord. No, he's one of Snoke's apprentices. No, he is Snoke. He's this. Nobody knows who he is, and he's probably the most interested. Like the part that I'm interested in the most is who the hell is he?
I mean, they're not going to show a flashback and then he becomes Snoke or nothing like that, right?
Anything's possible at this point.
What?
My friend made a good point a couple of weeks ago. He was like, you notice we haven't heard anything about this guy? And he said, he flat out said, what if he's a young Snoke? And I was like, it's possible.
Shit about it.
Because I know when they first asked him when he was in the movie, it was shortly after he was announced, somebody asked him at like an interview or they were talking to him, and he was like, yes, I'm playing a villain in Star Wars Episode 8. And then it was like, Benicio, you can't say that. And he was like, oh, yeah, okay.
I'm kind of evil or misunderstood, or maybe I'm a good guy. I don't know.
Maybe I'm a good guy, yeah. The prevailing rumor is that he's some sort of political rival to Princess Leia, or General Leia, I should say. I heard a rumor too that this was the first rumor I heard about his character, I think, was that because the New Republic's main planet is gone, the capital is gone, he is kind of the one that steps up to the plate and is like, I'm in control now. This is what we're going to do. And it's not necessarily for the betterment of the New Republic or the galaxy.
He's not going to have a speech like, the First Order.
No, I hope Hux does, though.
It's not what you can do for the First Order.
The First Order! Like, I'm going to spit my soda out in the theater. I'm like,
it's not what you can do for the First Order. Ask what the First Order can do for you.
General Hux is the best character in Star Wars.
I'll buy the action figure just for that line. That's it.
It's funny, too, because his father in the novels, his father's name was Brendel Hux.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like a stormtrooper, like he was the head trainer for stormtroopers on this one planet.
Oh boy.
And like Gallius Rax, who was trying to make the Empire kind of his own thing after the downfall of the Emperor and Darth Vader, he was like, we need Brendel Hux, mainly because of him and mainly because of his son, who is the Hux that we see in Episode 7.
Right.
and it's really sick, like, because you get an idea of how they're training the First Order stormtroopers. And basically what they're doing is they kidnap them as children and they brainwashed them into serving the First Order.
Damn.
Yeah.
And he had, like, there's apparently, I didn't read the last Aftermath book, but there's a scene in the Aftermath book where Rax has, like, Empire stormtroopers, like Imperial stormtroopers, the ones that we, from the original trilogy. And then these children show up and they just start stabbing them to death.
Damn.
And it's terrifying.
Boys from Brazil all over it.
Okay.
And
Star Wars becomes a horror movie.
Yeah, that was an Aftermath. And the Hux that we saw in episode 7, he saw all of this and he was like, holy shit. Like, what the hell? Excuse my language. And basically he's traumatized. Like, that's one of the reasons why he's, like, always, like, uptight.
Yeah.
Is that, like, apparently he's just afraid of everything that's going on around him and stuff.
He needs to yell and be like a jerk and just try to take control of the situation.
I loved when him and Kylo Ren would argue. I was like, this needs to be a sitcom. Ren and Hux.
Yeah.
And it's like them on a Star Destroyer, and, like, Hux walks into, like, the cafeteria, and he's like, hello, Kylo. And he's like, hello, General Hux, what do you want from me? It's like, why do you always wear that mask in here? It's very off-putting. Leave me alone, Hux. It's like, you can swing that lightsaber around all you want, but you will never be as high as I am in the First Order!
Yeah, we know what we're talking about high, and it's not.
I love Kylo's voice, especially when he's like Stormtrooper 4872, whatever, and it's like, he was amazing.
FM 2187.
He's like,
what did he say?
What girl? It's like, what girl?
That one guy that he dragged across the room, that I felt bad for that guy.
That's great. He didn't kill him,
deserve that.
Did he kill him?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's just being like, wow. Best order. Oh, man, these movies, I tell you. Is there anything out this week to watch now? That means I'm going to be writing it
next week.
Nothing, right?
Well, we have Doctor Who on Saturday.
Yeah, I know.
Yay!
Boy, listen to those crickets.
What's the thing that they say if you're having a stroke, if you can't smile? It's like a smile.
That's terrible.
I know. No, it's like, yeah. Well, I did buy this.
Pop it open.
We're gonna do on the Everything Show.
Yeah, why not? Do we have any Doctor Who news?
I mean, I think we should save it for the Real Hooligans guests because we don't open up Doctor Who stuff on the Everything Show. That's the first order of business.
Okay. Yeah. I got you.
You gotta separate it.
You should dress up as Hux for Halloween this year.
Hux?
And for the casts, you come on with the hat and the First Order uniform, and you talk like that for the whole show. Yeah.
Sure.
And then I think Scott, you could dress up as somebody. Maybe you could be like Snoke, or you could be Palpatine or something. Dress up as Vader. Hey, you
could be Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
That's what he could be.
There you go.
That's what he could be. There you go.
Yeah. I could see it with the cape. The cape. Sick. The Eye of Agamotto around your neck.
Man.
Yeah.
That's right. All right.
And we could call it the First Order cast.
Yeah. First Order.
The First Order cast, episode 1. Yeah. And then you could, like, if we all start getting too riled up and you need order, you'd be like, order!
Did I ever tell you, I think I told this on the cast one time, like, the place I worked that we were redesigning, like, one of the things, and I wanted to build, like, the darkest console with the sound effect. We're like, yeah, we don't have the budget for that, sorry. That would have been a sick thing.
There's a thing on Facebook. It's called Super Team Family Lost Issues and all this. And What I thought would be kind of smooth is if they could do Doctor Strange and Darth Vader, do a fan made thing with the two of them. And that I thought would always.
You're on thin ice, Scott.
Vader,
I know.
I've come to
Thin
bargain.
ice.
Ooh, what are these
Thin
glowing
ice.
things underneath me?
On the next episode of the Real Whovians cast, we talk about thin ice and a Titan coming right now.
It would be great too because we could have like cutaways of like you really shocked, and then like at the end you could be like, "Wouldn't it be cool?" And then it just cuts
Wouldn't
away.
it be cool?
Wouldn't it be cool if, like, the Cybermen were in the bottom of the water? Wouldn't it be cool? Because they're robots. They don't need to breathe. Wouldn't it be cool if the Master was there too? Not in the time war, but he's in the water. It's thin. It's ice. There it is. No. All right, let's do the Real Whovians cast. All right. Take care. Bye for now.